Introducing two new competition series rods from Tronixpro, the competition Match 24/7, the competition Rock 24/7. So starting at the butt, both rods are 24mm in diameter, which makes them very comfortable to hold. The rods feature a quality rubber butt cap which is removable, sturdy and stops them from slipping. By removing the butt cap, both rods are reinforced with a metal collar with the Tronixpro logo and to take the separately available reducer that fits both models. The comfortable grip runs over half the length of the butt section and is made from Japanese shrink tube. The shrink tube is embossed on one side with the Tronixpro logo and on the other side with the name of the rod. The logo section is black gloss with silver holographic decals to make them stand out, and the rest of the rod is finished with a 3K carbon weave as seen on all our other competition series two-piece rods. We have the grip take apart sections on both the tip and butt section, and the butt section is strengthened with a metal collar embossed with the Tronixpro logo. Makes it much easier when dismantling your rods in cold and wet weather. Both models feature the ever reliable Fuji sliding reel seat, which means you can position your reel wherever you need it, and these rods are ideal for use with multiplier or fixed ball. Both rods feature Fuji anti-tangle K guides, which are strong, durable and aid with casting efficiency. Both rods are constructed from a unique mix of 30 and 40 ton carbon, which makes them incredibly strong, gives them fantastic recovery, but also makes them very light in the hand. Both rods come in a two-section padded bag with a fold-over Velcro fastener at the top and nice big writing to easily identify the rods. So that's all the specs covered. Now we're going to take a closer look at each rod that Joe has helped us develop, testing several prototypes over the previous months. All right, Joe?
George, how are you doing?
Yeah, good mate, thank you. Thanks for being here today, thanks for your help on developing these rods. So first of all, can you just tell us what stands out to you on both rods?
Well, both rods are 14 foot long, and they both have a 24mm butt. What I can say when I've been using them is how fast they are in the recovery of when you're having a cast, and how light they are as well for what they are.
So all in all really, they're both very user friendly, comfortable to use, very usable rods at a reasonable price.
They're very user friendly rods, these are, both of them are.
Yeah.
I prefer the match rod compared to the rock rod, but that's just my general fishing.
Okay, well, since you've said that, let's move on and have a look at both rods in more detail. Let's start with the Rock 24/7 that you're holding now. Right, Joe, so this is the competition Rock 24/7. Tell us about it.
Well, in the trials when I've been using it, this rod is a lot more powerful than the match rod. What it has is a very good stiff tip, which is ideal for fishing over rough ground or if you were fishing in heavy kelp or anything like that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of power in it. The butt is very, very strong. There's loads of power in that butt. And basically, that's about as much a difference it is really to the match rod.
Okay, so you'd fish this in venues like where we are today, rock marks, in heavy ground. What sort of fish would you be targeting, and what weights and baits and rigs would you use on this rod?
Basically, in South Wales where I'm from, most of our fishing is done with pulley rigs, and we target decent fish like congers, rays, smoothhounds. This rod will handle them all without a shadow of a doubt.
Good, and casting up to 7 ounces with bait?
I've cast 7 ounce sleds on it. Personally, I prefer to cast 6 ounces. 6 ounces and bait is lovely on this rod. Okay,
so that's covered the Rock 24/7. Take that off you and we'll have a look at the Match 24/7, shall we? What can you tell us about this one? How does it differ from the Rock?
This is my favourite rod out of the two. The difference is that there is slightly less power in the butt, only slightly. But it has a much nicer tip for fishing, and these are the types of the rods that I do prefer to use when fishing. Again, I've been casting 6 ounces with bait on these, and they handle it no problem. And again, it's a very fast recovery rod. And it is a nice rod to use, and it's nice and light.
Okay, it will handle 7 quite comfortably.
It would handle 7, yeah. I just don't like casting 7 ounce sleds.
Yeah.
It's my personal preference.
So the main difference is that this has got a much more powerful tip for rough ground situations where you don't want your tip to be moving and bouncing around too much, whereas this one has got a slightly softer tip for better for bite indication.
Yeah, this is the more match orientated, and hence the name match.
All right, well, thanks for your time and sharing your thoughts on the rods, and let's go fishing. Both rods are available at your local Tronixpro stockist. Both rods are priced at £399.99. So that's our two new competition series rods, the Rock 24/7 and the Match 24/7. Please visit tronixpro.com to find more details on both models and to find your local stockist. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel.